Hold on, not yet. Live.
I'll wait a couple of
And what's
seconds.
that? We are live in effect.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anime Associations. We are here with the Retro Anime Junkies segment here. And if you already know about us, we be talking about retro animes, the good, the bad,
The ugly.
oh,
And the Goonish.
no, actually, no, there is no glitch. There was an actual issue on my end. Sorry, apologies for that. But yeah,
And the Goonish.
yeah.
No,
If
he
you
he
already-
didn't say the glitch. He said the goons. The
Oh, okay, cool.
goonish.
Yeah, so yeah. I was like, if you already know about us, you know we be talking about the retro anime. So anything between anything really that's old, we be talking about it. If it's good, if it's bad, it's ugly, we gonna talk about it. So in this episode or this live, we're gonna be talking about Golden Boy.
Ooh, classic.
Yeah, Golden Boy, a polarizing anime, you know, a 90s and a polarizing 90s anime that, you know, yeah, has some good, it has some bad, it has some ugly stuff. So if you don't know about
bad, honestly.
so before we even get into all of that good
The
stuff, I've
cringe.
got
I said the cringe.
and the cringe, yeah. Before we even get into all of that good stuff, I got my guy, A1. A1.
What's good, y'all?
Oh, damn, that got awkward.
That
That
got
was
awkward
awkward.
for yeah, for sure.
My
Then
bad. Somebody
we've
walked in
got
the room. I'm sorry, y'all.
we've got Kaio Tim times 10.
Your guild advisor. Well, I'm not your guild advisor for the day, but I am a guild advisor for the association. I'm just here to join my
Yeah, you're a
fellow
guest today.
associates for a good. He said, "What year of Goon? The 90s or 2s?" Rook, I'm not here for your shit today, man.
I'm here for
Yeah.
it. I'm here all for it, Rook. I'm
You
here
know,
for it. I'm
you're
your
in-
guide to
Yeah,
90
no.
Goonish.
if you're in the chat and watching through the stream, make sure to like that live because it helps us be found by other people that really want to hear about Golden Boy. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and of course drop your comments in because we will read them, and we will answer as much as we can when we can. So if you don't know about Golden Boy aired in 1995 all the way to June 28, 1996. It has 6 episodes. And if you want just a brief synopsis, it's just there's a guy called Kentaro who's a specialist in part-time work, who has this bike that he rides all around the country itself, you know, looking for new employment, not permanent employment, but just temporary employment because that's all he's good at and that's what he likes. But he's actually a really smart guy. So with that, we're getting that out the way. Coming to you, Kaio Tim, you've just recently watched Golden Boy. What's your thoughts on Golden Boy?
You know, it was good. It was good. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't my first time seeing it. Of course, I did see it, you know, about 20 years ago at this point in time when I probably shouldn't have been watching it. But I think overall it is a good series. It progressively gets better as it starts finding itself within the series and kind of gets past the not the parody part of it, but you know, the real ecchi part of it there, which we'll get into more. But there was some parts where I'm like, this didn't age too well. But as the story went on, I think the last episode really brought it all together, and it really gave you a sense of accomplishment for Kentaro.
Yeah. Okay. No, I hear you, and I think we just had one member drop off, but hold on, we'll be bringing him back in shortly. Here we go, and
Bro, I
he's
don't know
here.
what just happened, bro.
It's fine. So then coming to you, A1, as you hear now, you know, you've watched Golden Boy, you know Golden Boy. What's your thoughts on Golden Boy before we truly dive into it?
Man, look here, bro. Kentaro is what every man wants to be, bro. Just want to be around some women and learn new things every day, bro. That's it. Study, bro.
I mean, he kind of not lying when it comes to that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
My man
He
will learn
kinda
a job
isn't
so
lying.
quick too, bro. My man will learn a job so fast, bro, within a day. Like, just to get the girl, bro.
Yeah,
See,
nah,
that
for sure.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's
no,
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
No,
Go
go
ahead.
on, mate. Go on. It's all right. It's all good. Go on.
No, I was going to say like that. I think that's probably one of the most satisfying parts about the series is that you think he's a fuck up, and then he thinks he's a fuck up as well. But like, really, he's the whole time he's succeeding expectations.
Yeah, because like they said, you know what I'm saying, like in every part of the outro, they say like he finished college early and just decided just to go get new jobs. Like he finished college at like 25, I think. Yeah, he was 25 years old and he finished college.
A lawyer, right? He was supposed to be a lawyer, right?
Well,
something like that.
I don't think he finished. I think he
left.
No,
he finished.
No, he left. He left before he graduated, but he'd already passed. That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't even graduate. He just did everything and just vaulted out and literally he passed the whole thing. And then kind of like, you know, and just my thoughts on it is like Golden Boy is one of those animes that, you know, it's one of those animes that I think either you love it or you hate it. And, you know, funny enough, I love it. You know, it's got some things that you can't get away with now, of course. But when you watch that, you're like, yo, bro, that like this was the actual stuff itself, and it was really, really funny. And especially like obviously just seeing as you mentioned, like Kentaro, you know, he was living the dream, surrounded by beautiful women, and he was just learning new things. You know, what more could he ask? And then now diving into it, let's roll in with you, A1. We start off, come on now, with episode 1, with my man riding his bike, listening to the music. And then you got the babes with driving that Ferrari, if you will.
Like 10,000 yen at him.
Yeah. Talk to me about that first episode, man.
Now look, first episode, like, man, it really threw me for a loop. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was not expecting it. I had to been at least like 13 when I first saw it, and I was just used to looking at like action anime and stuff, and looking at sub as well. Like this is probably like the best dub I ever heard in my life, bro. Like whoever that's acting Kentaro, bro, doing his voiceover, bro, they need an Oscar, big dog. Like they need to double back around and go get that man an Oscar, bro, because his acting with Kentaro was crazy. And like, bro, the first episode, to really get to know who Kentaro is, which he is a gooner, I would say, he definitely is a big gooner.
A gooner before being a gooner was being a gooner.
Yeah. But I already told y'all who the beginning of Gooners was, bro, and that was that dude from that old Rama 1.5 spinoff show. But Kentaro though, bro, like the way they did the style, and he'll be serious one moment and be real detailed with stuff. Like you remember when he went to the bike shop, right? Because he had to get his bike fixed because the girl ran him over, basically, type stuff.
Yeah.
Like the whole like way that they added the detail to it, and you're thinking like he's about to. I'm like, all right, I'm about to get an action show or something. Whole time this man dodges off into the alley and starts drawing about the Yakuza that was about to, you know what I'm saying, try to what's the word I'm looking for?
Tried to take dude out.
No. You know when they come like what
extort them?
Do? Yeah, extort people. Yeah, extorting the old lady and the old man's bike shop and stuff. And then he just basically winds up in the office where old girl works at, bro. And the funniest thing that me and Tim say to this day, bro, she's in the chair. She just turns around. He just sees it. Just, oh, I know those, bro. When I heard that, bro.
Hey, look, he's sitting there. He's like, Kentaro, to your service.
He said, Kentaro, at your service. I know those. Like, bro, what?
And I think funny enough, the funniest thing, because he always said this every time, he's like, this has been very educational. Yes,
bro.
and he just draws
the dope, bro. Oh my god. I ain't gonna take up the whole, you know what I'm saying, first episode. I'm gonna let y'all come in and tell me what y'all think about, because I want to talk more about.
I mean, before we throw it to Tim, anyone that's watching here, make sure to like the live, make sure to drop your comments, make sure to subscribe, because obviously, like, we appreciate all of that good stuff,
Yes,
and we'll
sir.
obviously try and answer as much as we can when we can. So yeah, just coming to you, go on, Tim. Like, yeah, episode 1, obviously, you've seen Kentaro's shenanigans, and just
Yeah.
how you feeling, man? Like, best parts, the best and the worst parts for you with that episode.
I'll say this: the best part, or at least the funniest part, is the part that Forrest brought up. I know those. Like that.
Yeah.
That is the best part of the whole
Bro.
episode. Now,
No,
the
hold
most
on.
commendable part was, like, where she thinks like he's like a crazy degenerate and just blows money, but the
Yeah.
whole time he's helping people out. It's like that's when you really figure out who Kentaro is. But the worst part, which every episode did this, was him fucking licking the toilet, man. That was the worst part and the cringy. Like, anytime that them scenes came up, I was always like, can we get past this part, please?
He always
Please.
get caught, though.
Exactly. Always gets caught, always does it, and just look. This is where my queen was sitting. This is where my queen was. And then every time, she's right behind him. Every time. Every single time. But other than that, I think the first episode is a good foundation, and but it's also kind of the cringiest until it starts picking up its bearings as the series goes on.
Bro.
Yeah, and then as we kind of get to that bit where he kind of starts to actually work in that office, my man just manages to crash their whole program, bro. Like, Kentaro, like, I remember I was actually raging when he did that. I was like, oh my god, how the hell, like, and just then obviously he's taken, lo and behold, we kind of find out that in and around the episode itself, he was asking questions, he was learning things, and they're talking about deadlines not being reached. They're all angry, they hate this guy, and then my man he literally creates a whole new program, better than what they did, more friendly, and then funny enough, then he just fucks right off. He's gone, like, he's just gone.
Well, hold on. Why did he say? Why was he so cocky? He said, "Look, I learned how to type when I was back camping on a paper keyboard, right?" But
I was just about to say that. How the hell he teach himself with cardboard?
Why was he so confident? He said, "So watch this," and then he saw the program, bro. His face, bro. The faces they be making him make, bro, just be having me crying laughing.
Because it goes from goofy to straight, like, serious type drawing.
That noise he be making, bro.
He sat there and said, "This isn't basic."
No, he said, "Yeah, no." He told me we do C base. He like C base, and that's what
he thought C base was having sex. Like, what?
C base. He's like, I want C base, bro. That dude is a gooner, bro.
He is a high level. He is a high level gooner, one of probably the highest levels that can be attained. Because I don't, you know what I mean. We see a lot of animes that do the ecchi thing here, but Kentaro was next level, bro.
So I have a real question, which, I mean, I know it's probably going to come into later on. But can he actually be considered a gooner when he actually has 100% success rate and just doesn't see the success?
He does have. You know what? Yeah, because he's doing the toilet jump, bro.
Oh, yeah. True.
I mean,
he does some good stuff to get them, though.
Yeah, I mean, as what Tim said, he's got 100 success rate. He just doesn't know. But sometimes some people just do it for the love of the game. It ain't even about the prize. My man just testing his balls just to make sure that he's thinking, hold on, I need to remind myself that I'm that guy. Let me just act a bit goofy and shit.
But he don't know yet, though, because he already ran from him. Like, through the whole series, they're actually looking for him, though. Like, all of them are.
Yeah.
Like, so he don't even know. Like, bro, you just bagged the baddie with some money, bro, with a Ferrari.
But listen, they're like, Kentaro. And she's like, Kentaro, he was so clever and I was so bad with him. Where is he? And I was like, brother's God, he ain't even thinking about the baddies. Oh, no.
He's thinking about the next job.
Yeah, you think about the next job, and then coming to you, Tim. Like episode 2, it's the one where he kind of is a teacher to one of the daughter
The
of.
Yakuza's daughter, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
episode.
Talk to me, man, because she was thinking, she thought she was playing wizard chess, but Kentaro was just on some
Already
next
had
level.
her down. Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously, like, she was more used to being in control with different people because they always were afraid of her dad and all of this stuff. But Kentaro was just an absolute oaf, you know. And she was like, and then obviously with the gooning bit where she was playing up with the whole coming up into him with a bit of titty action, ending up in his hands, and he's like, oh my god, and he's probably like, he's like, oh my god, but this is a double D. This is.
He said,
Oh my
it's
God.
not a 34, it's a 35. I was wrong. Like
couple of
squidges
squidges and he's calculating.
Yeah, he was so disappointed that he had it wrong by 1 centimeter. He had it wrong. He was so disappointed, man. I'd say like one of the funniest scenes was the part where she collapses on him and like grabs her hand, makes him grab her boob, and then as she's running off, he's like, "Are you sure you should be running with that type of clothes on?"
He said, "Oh my God, are you supposed to be running around like that?"
And then the dad comes busting in and he's like, "I have something to confess. I love her." And then he still gets beat up and thrown out the house like
Bro.
Jazz from Fresh Prince. Like, yo,
He was
what
with
the
it
hell?
though. He was with it. He said, "Come on." He was ready to fight all of them, bro.
Kentaro was just like, he's just absolute mad. And then, you know, folks, talk to me about that episode, man, because how my man didn't get killed after, you know, chilling up with the Yakuza's daughter, you know.
Bro, it started off funny, bro. Like, it was just, bro, he was standing in the hallway sweeping, right, or something, I think. And then he just looks up and see old girl. And then it just have him just thinking like a monologue. Today I saw an angel. I was like, what? But honestly though, like, that's one of my favorite episodes, bro. Just for the fact, like, from which I said before, like how like she just kept on trying to manipulate him the whole time. He was just having her play around his hand the whole time.
He said she's doing all this and it's kind of pathetic.
Yeah, bro, that notebook got him into so much trouble, bro.
Hey, look, I know we just went past this, but in episode 1 with the notebook, he brought it up. He was like, "Look at all the notes," and she just angrily looks down and realizes what it was. Oh no, we totally missed the scene where he's on the ground groveling and he spits and he's.
He said, "Yo, my notes." He said, "My notes. They're more precious than my own life." And then he showed it to her. He saw the picture. She saw the picture of herself, bro. He was like, "Oh, I'm like, yo, this dude is going crazy, bro."
And then the face they had on it was just incredible,
man.
man.
He was, bro. That detailed face, bro. Every time, bro. I don't know why they do that. They always got lightning shooting through his head, bro. Every time they get detailed, bro. Every single time. But the second episode, that was like one of my favorite ones, bro. Because it was just straight comedy. Straight through, bro. But the second
episode was good,
bro. Especially when she walked him through the hallway. Why did he have a? I can't even talk about that online. From what he did, like,
be vague with it. Be very vague with it.
Well, his hand turned into something, and his face just basically like changed. He was just walking through the hallway like this while she was just dragging him and shit, bro. That shit had me crying, laughing, bro. He was like, "Oh, I can imagine my hand being something else." I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Listen, Kentaro was just moving mad. Just before we move on with the conversation, is like anyone that's in the live, make sure to like that, make sure to subscribe, drop your comments in. You know, we're talking about Golden Boy. If you don't know what Golden Boy is, you're missing out. It's one of those animes that you have to watch, whether you're gonna like it or not. You just have to watch it because it's an absolute roller coaster ride, man. So yeah, drop your comments, and you know, we'll answer any comments when we can. Whenever we can. So yeah, and then how it was just a bit where, you know, the funniest thing is just like, even though after all, like, because she kind of makes Kentaro go through the ringer, like with the Yakuza. Like he absolutely, and fair play to Kentaro. Kentaro just firms it all, because he's got that right mindset where he's just like, I know what I'm here to do, bro. Like, we gonna stay on this track. We gonna get there. But like, again, it's one of those things where he does either my man is playing 4D chess and he knows exactly what he's doing, getting all these baddies to be on it, because so then he can just dip and be like, I don't need you guys, because after all of that, even the Yakuza girl's like, Kentaro, she out here now trying to think about marrying my homie here.
Yeah. Yeah, man, be getting the W without even. Well, he be trying. I'm not even going to act like he don't be trying. He be trying, but he be getting the W's. Still don't even realize it. Like, still don't even realize he's getting the W's. Well, he does sometimes. Like at the end of episode 2, I'm pretty sure he understands he has the W, but he gets ran out of town by the dad.
Wow. I'm starting to think he's more about the. It's the exact same thing you see with the title, because he likes part-time work, not full-time work. So I think he's more, if you apply that same logic, I think he's more about he likes the chase, not the victory, not the victory itself. Because every time he starts the episode, he sees them, he's like, oh my god, my queen, this and this and that, this and this and that. Then towards the end of the episode, he just bounces. He's like, I'm not interested in you no more. It's time to go to the next gig. Yeah, I was like, I think he relishes the hunt, but once he knows that he's got them in the bag, that's when he's like, "Yep, that's it. I'm out of here."
Yeah, you know what? Now that you say that, bro, he probably actually does do that, because he did call them all at the end though, and they all showed up.
Yeah, they did.
They all pulled up for him, and he dipped on them again, bro.
Yeah. Listen, he is the type of guys. He's one of those guys that is an absolute demon. Like if he knuckles down, he's thinking, yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, no, and then kind of moving into episode 3, coming to you, Tim. No, 4. Sorry, episode 3. Yeah, where episode 3.
That's what the dude tried to basically marry into the restaurant to her dad.
Yeah, the noodle restaurant.
Yeah, noodle shop.
Yeah. God, talk to me.
All right, now that episode is funny too, bro. I say the funniest part of the episode is when he's trying to well, if y'all don't know what the episode is about, basically it's a guy that's basically trying to take advantage of this girl so he can get into the family's riches, basically. So he's basically telling him that he loves her and everything, and Kentaro, you know what I'm saying, he peeps it out. And when he tried, bro, this man tried so hard to stop her from falling in love with him. He literally followed them around. When he was trying to make his move on her, bro, Kentaro's hand would come in the middle of the mix of it, and that zoom in on it, bro. And he'll stop, bro. They went to a baseball game.
That was like during I was about to say that was during the baseball game, wasn't it?
No. This one, it was in the car. He actually got in the car, bro, and was able to basically stop him from doing that. But then next thing you know, he did whatever he did to. No, that was at the baseball game. The baseball game is when this man went ahead and got in the mascot suit just to stop him from taking advantage of her, bro. Now, I would have to say this episode, it had its parts, but it wasn't as funny as the other ones were, though. But it still was funny, though.
Yeah.
And he did get beat up in this one, too.
Oh, yeah. He's always going to get beat up.
Yeah, he's always going to get beat up. And go on. And Tim, like, thoughts on episode 3?
I'll say this. Episode 3 was kind of the weakest of the ones at that point in time. Because I honestly don't remember too much from episode 3. There's about 3 parts that I remember. There's the bridge scene where she finds everything out and he tries to cover stuff up. There's the scene where he's like writing notes right outside the driver's side of the door. And then like he's like begging for him to like to not do the shit, and then gets his face beat in. And then there's the mascot scene. So those are really like the three main scenes. But I mean, overall, it just I don't know. It wouldn't be an episode that I would point to if I'm like, you would like this show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about you, G?
I kind of, I think I agree with you, because it's like, I think we were spoiled with 4, 5, and 6, because 4, 5, and 6 were absolute premium. So I totally understand what you mean, is that it was kind of a weak episode, a forgettable one, because I mean, he's at the restaurant, he's making the noodles, and all of this stuff. He's, it's and the noodles and the actual noodles itself weren't that good, know what I mean? Like,
hey, but she wasn't baddie though.
That was one of the things too. Like the joke about the noodles just wasn't that funny. Maybe it's just a cultural thing as well. But like, what was it? Old man soggy noodles? Like that doesn't like that wasn't like it was like okay. Overall, I just didn't like that episode that much. Like I could skip, if I would rewatch it, I could skip episode 3 and not be like missing anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then I don't know if Forbes, anything you want to add on episode 3 before we move on to 4?
Nope, let's go to 4. Yeah,
go on. Talk to me about 4.
Hold on, now 4 was the swimming one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite one.
I wonder why.
This is my favorite one, because it definitely got a black girl in it, so I definitely love it. I love it, and the way they drew her, yes, I love it. But my man Katara was starting the episode going straight in, bro. He ain't wasting no time trying to bag, bro. I don't think he was trying to bag. I think he just got caught up in his own mind and not realizing that he was following her the whole time into the entrance. And then like you thinking like it's actually just the camera following her, but it's really him following her throughout all the corridors.
He turns around and he's just like,
he's like, so can I help you? So he had to hurry up and act quick. Oh, I'm looking for a job. Yep. And then right there is where all this hell just broke loose, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I think. Yeah, because I was like, that's the one where he learned how to swim.
Yeah, he still ain't learned how to swim.
Huh?
Well, technically he did though, but I don't think
he learned how to teach the kids to swim.
Yeah. But then he told her that he knew how to swim though.
Yeah,
and then that's when he had got the Olympic stats and everything, bro. You thinking he about to go ahead and just dive in?
He did learn how to swim after the fact, at the very end, because she was like, if you can beat me in this race, then you can have me or something like that.
Like, yes.
And he goes up and he rams right into the back of her, and she's like, I was only going half my speed. And then, what have you done in the sanctity of this pool? And he just rock hard.
Bro, he was not a serious individual, because even like when the girl first came out the swimming pool and everything, and my guy's like, oh my god, he's like, look at that, no excess fat, all of this. He was like, bro, like he's doing the calculations, like he's probably doing the calculations. Listen, I'm telling you, like, everything that we've mentioned about Golden Boy so far, it's honestly one of those things where anime fans need to understand you will never get away with this again. Like things that Kentaro was getting away with, you can't even do this stuff no more, or else it ain't getting aired on TV no more. Because
you know what? I cannot with the it could, bro. There's a whole show out now called Sex Island where all they have.
You know what?
Sex.
Yeah. And the opening intro is basically some soft porn, bro.
The whole thing is soft porn. So I think this show could be aired today. Maybe update the dialogue a little bit, but if you take it for what it is, it could still be aired today. Yeah, it could.
Bro, but why did he act like he can swim though, bro? Like, and he dove in and everything, bro. And they're literally watching this man here drown. And as soon as his hand touched
he's
that
literally
wall,
swimming. Yeah,
so
he's like, ooh.
how do you like my swimming? Like, bro, you can't swim, bro.
He said you shouldn't be teaching the class. You should be taking the class.
Hey, that dude stays talking trash to him, bro. That one swimming instructor, bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
nah, it was a good episode. I think 4. If you're not a fan of episode 3, episode 4 reels you back in.
Yeah.
And
then 5 and 6 just, bro, just solidified the whole thing. Because 5 and 6 is, bro, probably the funniest ones, bro.
I forgot which one.
They're the best episodes.
Huh?
5 and 6 are the 2 best episodes out of the 6
bro.
of them.
Yeah, I think because 5 and 6 are the one. Is it actually either? I forget which one it was because they've got my baddie on there. They've got biker baddie.
Yeah,
that's episode 5.
That's 5.
I love
bro.
biker
She's
baddie.
sitting there having a whole shivering, bone quaking orgasm because the bike does more for her than a man does.
But his face, yo, his face, bro. Y'all gotta clip that part for me, please. Please clip that part when y'all edit this. That face that he making while she's doing all that, bro. That's what we have me weak. He just, he's fell off his bike and everything, bro. Like, yeah, she's in the middle of the street doing this.
Yeah,
bro,
right in front of a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, she
like,
was freaky, bro. And they come to find out he's working for her.
Yeah. And he didn't even realize it. He didn't even realize it at first. I will say the part where they're racing is probably one of the most hilarious things because she's sitting there. He's fighting for his life right now. And then all of a sudden you see like a shadow casting down on her. And she looks over and he's like, how is he doing that? And he's just steady.
He's on
Because
the power lines, bro.
Yeah, but his brakes broke.
Yeah. I don't think he realized that until he got to that turnabout and saw that she stopped. My man was just like, oh, man. I thought he was about to die for real.
I thought he
was going to make it. Bro, I kind of figured that he wasn't going to make it. Just by the way the camera was going, though. Because the camera just said, whoop.
Oh, my God. You know what? Yeah.
Why did he call it? He said, Katara rope, go.
Nah, because I literally, you know what? After you just mentioned that, I literally pulled up the clip about the bit where, as Tim said, about the.
You see his face?
No. I went back a bit about the bit where the girl says about the bike does more for me for a fan, and she's revving it up like this.
All the steam popping up. Bro, she got the beer. Why she had the beer just pouring at her? I'm like, bro, why are you drinking the beer like that, bro? Stop.
Because that was a straight 1980s, 1990s rock and roll music video right there.
Bro, I got a shirt, got a biking suit open, and just
this is high level.
What are you doing,
dude?
It is. The creator, like, I will say. The one thing I can appreciate is the fact that boobies are not censored. I'm just going to say that.
But that's how it is back in all like the early 90s animated stuff. Like
yeah.
That jump could be in anything. Like honestly, like that jump was in Dragon Ball, bro. Like heavy.
Yep. Yeah, it was. I was just saying. But episode 5 was an incredible one. I think episode 5 at this point in time was the best episode going up into it.
I don't know, bro. 6 though, bro.
I said up to then. I said 5 was the best episode
out of 1 to 5 so far. Yeah.
Last I checked, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and not 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
4, 5, 6.
Because what was the job that he ended up getting? Was it like in some temple or some?
He was like a monk
for 5. Yeah, because he was like cleaning and
he was cleaning
and doing some stuff.
And she caught him on the toilet.
Yeah,
again.
Every time he ruins a job, he's on the toilet.
He was like,
every time.
My queen. She's like, oh, pervert.
This is where my queen sits.
Oh my, this is like.
Yeah.
It was like he was like in a monk temple. But my bad. Go ahead, G. What did you think about the episode?
For 5, I mean, I quite liked 5. As I said, you know, it was the best one up until we get there, because obviously it introduces Biker Baddie, and you know, I think when I was watching, when you know the 6 times I've watched Golden Boy, Biker Baddie,
I probably
you
watched
know,
it more, bro.
you know, but Biker Baddie always be the one that I was just like, yeah, because when they all start looking for him, I was like, I hope Biker Baddie finds him, because that's where we
because
be
she
at.
definitely did say that at the end, like, I need to find him and bang his brains out or something. I think
Who
she said.
was the
Listen,
one that was trying to give Kentaro her virginity? Was that the schoolgirl or the biker?
Yeah,
chick?
that was the schoolgirl. That was the schoolgirl.
That was the is that
Okay.
the Yakuza door?
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
No, look, before we go on to episode 6, bro, episode 5, when he falls off the bridge, obviously we know as watchers he's not dead, but all of a sudden you see him coming out of the bushes onto the main
Bro.
road. Like, what? Like, now you
But
just hear him going
dog.
steady.
Bro, but before that though, why was he bending corners like that, bro? Why did the animation get dumb detail? He just
The fact that he beat a motorcycle on a bicycle is just insane.
Listen, he's a visionary.
Bro,
he was a visionary.
He was bending corners, bro. He was bending corners, bro.
Like
all the way
weaving,
down the
weaving.
window.
Like,
I was like, yo.
oh man.
It's going crazy, bro.
Nah. Kentaro, like how they never followed this anime up, man. It's just it's an absolute calamity.
I'm kind of glad that they didn't though. Like, I'm glad you stayed.
Well, no, not as like if you're not gonna
there.
follow it up now. No, don't follow it up now. But I mean, at least give me 25 episodes, because you know, because he gets up in some real good shenanigans. Like this guy is.
You've read it, haven't you?
I've read
right?
I've read it to a degree, because I had to stop reading that shit, because that shit started going places. I was like, yo, bro, I don't know if I can carry on reading.
Well, let's go on ahead and read it on stream then, right now.
No, my does. We're not reading that shit on stream. You know, I'm not gonna be, you know, gold. That's all I'll say.
Discord after dark.
Oh yeah, you said you. Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna put it out there, but yo,
what?
The gold shit just made me remember what you had told me, G.
Yeah. No. See, I can't. I had to turn that shit. I had to stop reading it, because I had to stop reading that, because he starts moving absolute crazy. Like some of the things he gets up to in the manga is just on.
The man is into showers of the golden variety. So anyway, G, how do you feel about episode 6? How do you feel about episode 6, G?
Huh?
Episode 6. How'd you feel about the finale?
I think overall, like, I think from my own feelings, I think when I watched episode 6, like, I quite liked it, but obviously I was upset. I was upset because we came to the end of a story of arguably one of the greatest MCs. One of the greatest MCs, you know. I think just that whole thing where they all start looking for him was like, it was like, I don't want to say gratifying, but it was like you kind of felt how much of an impact he had, even though this brother had exterior motives. Like, I mean, he did the job, but he was thinking, anytime I can get in for some nookie, I'm gonna try to get it. But he gets to the point, but he got to the point where it's like, I know I can get it now. Now I don't want it. Let me just bounce off to the next joint, basically.
Easily.
So no, I quite liked episode 6 a lot. Yeah.
But I think see, the thing about episode 6, he didn't bounce off because of that, though. He bounced off because he thought he was going to be in trouble, because he didn't understand, like, the faces that the people were making were more of a nervous than this is horrendous type of thing. So
Well,
he
they
ended
did
up
the
dipping
mess
off
out
at
of
that
him,
point in
though.
time. Huh?
They did beat the mess out of him though, so I would have left too. Like most of the girls beat him up or threw him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy beat him up because he saw him like licking the toilet.
Nah.
I'm
Nah,
pretty
What
sure
was
he
it?
got beat up
You
because he was
talking about
licking the
episode 6?
toilet.
You know,
Yeah,
so
I was like,
episode
what was
6?
the job that he got?
No. He rearranged the animator had like a sloppy desk. He cleaned up the desk, and the dude
Okay,
was like,
yeah.
"You clean up my
Yeah.
desk," and then he just punched him in the side of his head.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh yeah, he ain't had no
Yeah.
toilet scenes in this one, but he did have a
Yes, he
crazy
did.
scene in this one though.
He did
Oh,
have a toilet scene.
9-6. You know what
I could've
scene he had though? You know what
Huh.
scene he had when the director's assistant came and he had tripped and spilled some coffee on her shirt.
Yeah.
And he was like, like the timer came up on the side of the screen, like, I'll help you. And he had to start wiping her chest like this, bro. And she's like, oh my God, what are you doing? And she punched him in the side of his head. He got punched a lot in this episode, though. Yeah.
Nah, he did. I could have sworn he had a toilet. Maybe because I watched 5 and 6 like back to back with each other. I could have sworn he had a toilet scene.
I don't think he had a toilet scene, to be fair.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Episode
yes,
6?
He did. Yeah, at like the 11-minute mark.
Oh.
Because he comes up, or he's about to have a toilet scene, and he comes up and he cuts the guy's hair.
Oh, well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember a toilet scene on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't remember it. But
it had to be
quick.
I think,
yeah. But I think if I'm 6 was the one
animation studio.
No, it was the animation studio, but I kept thinking, wasn't that the one that he then got all the baddies involved?
Yeah.
Because they all started. Yeah.
He had one delivering. He had a biker baddie delivering the stuff. Had old girl help with the animation,
with the programming of the animation, like the 3D figures and stuff like that.
And then he had the teenage girl promote.
Yeah,
and did voice acting. Promoting, do voice acting. The noodle chick was supplying food for everybody, and then the swimming chick they recorded her as like a model for somebody to like imitate the stuff. So everything came full circle at that point in time.
And she was bad too when she did that.
Yeah.
So I think obviously as we kind of round off this conversation, because I'm trying to get that 45 mark, so we don't drag it too long. Question here is,
you ain't gotta tell
excluding the school girl, because we ain't trying to get in trouble. Who was the baddie of the baddie for you in this series?
I would have to say the noodle shop girl, bro. Like she was actually, I kind of like her the best out of all of them. Even though my brown sister is in here. Even though the swimmer, she's runner up. You know what? No, swimmer girl. She's at the top, bro. I'm sorry. I had to take it back because this was around like the 90s. I know exactly who they was trying to look for too, bro. That was Nia Long, bro. Because around that time, Nia Long had the short hair and everything and all that. And Friday had just came out, bro. Around the same time that it came out, dog. So whenever I think about her, I think about Nia Long in the anime.
Yeah. Tim?
I'm stuck between two of them, right? The first chick and the motorcycle chick. Those are the two that I'm stuck. Like if you're talking about actual baddies, like those two are actual baddies, right? But
swimmer chick, bro. You can't go wrong with that.
No, you can't go wrong with
No, I think he said first. Did he say first chick? The first chick was
swimmer chick. No,
the one with the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Look,
Her
biker chick will get you in trouble.
Biker chick. They're both. They'll all get you in trouble. What are we talking about?
No. The one in the Ferrari will actually pay somebody off to get them out of there. So you won't got to worry about getting in trouble with her. But the biker girl is going to talk trash to dudes, and you got to fight every dude because she already don't like dudes in the first place. So you're going to have to fight every person that y'all come around, bro. Just like she started something with dude in the Porsche. She started with something with dude in the Porsche. Like, that dude in the Porsche was minding his business, bro.
That's because no guy had ever done some things to her. But I'm just going to leave it there. I'm just going to leave it there.
She's still going to feel the same way, though. She's still going to feel the same way.
You know, I do think, though, overall, I think I would have to go with the first chick, even if I ignore Forbes interrupting my thought process. I still think I was already leaning towards the first chick with the Ferrari or the Porsche, whatever it was. Because she actually has her own everything, right? She's the owner of the programming. She's got money. She definitely will trick on you. You know what I'm saying?
You just want the money, huh?
Yes. What are we talking about? We don't know shit about their personalities. They treat Kentaro like shit. That's all we know about.
We know they all princesses at the end of the episode.
Yeah, they're all, and I'm trying to get their Kingdom Hearts. Okay.
Fair. I think I'm a deal with I'm a stick with Biker Baddie. I think me and Biker Baddie been locked in for years.
Bro, she's gonna turn you out, bro.
Yeah, like look, I get it. It's like one of those ones where it's like you be walking in a bar with her. The moment she opens her mouth, you're like, oh fuck. I gotta get the knuckles out, you know. I gotta be ready, you know, because I'm gonna catch.
I'll be honest. I think she's the type that y'all ain't going to a bar. When you go out, you're going to that warehouse, and that's gonna be the floor. The foreplay is her sitting on the motorcycle every night. I'm letting you know that now. That's how freaky deaky she probably is for real.
Fair.
She is.
Yeah.
She is.
Like she's probably going to sit there and be like, let's go bike riding. And when she says bike riding, she means it.
She literally means bike riding. Literally.
No, listen, honestly, Kentaro's bars need to be studied because how my man had all these girls on hooks, you know, you got them looking for you, trying to find you. You know, like his level of bars need to be examined. But yeah, no, you know, with that said, you know, I think, you know, kind of just as we kind of that fully close it off now, when you look back on Golden Boy out of 10, what would you guys rank it?
Oh, comedy wise, altogether, I wish it was longer. I'd give it a 9.
Tim?
I think for what it is, for an ecchi comedy anime, I give it like I think a 9's a good go through. I think the thing that holds it back is that it could have used like 4 more episodes. Let's get a solid 10. I think if it was a solid 10, it could have been a 10 out of 10, and then also episode 3 kind of brought it down too. So I'll give it a 9 just because it was enjoyable, but I could also see it being an 8 if I count certain things. So like 8, 9. That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I agree. I think I always had it as an 8, only because obviously the first thing that you said, I wish it was longer. You know, because I think, you know, when you obviously see some of the stuff that Kentaro gets up to, it is quite interesting. So I feel like it is something that would have really benefited being a little bit longer, not too long, because you know, you don't want to be seeing him just bouncing around jobs and everything. If you'd done a nice little 10 episode close off, have a finale where he does something, then kind of just cap it off there. That would have been it. The other reason why it's an 8 is I low-key wish Biker Girl had been the final 3 episodes. Just give me Biker Girl for the final 3 episodes.
My guy just wants 6 episodes of her pouring beer on herself on the motorcycle.
Yeah, like bro, pouring beer.
Yeah.
Just pouring beer on herself. Jesus Christ. Latter-day Saints.
Yeah, you already know it. Anyways, with that said, guys, this has been the Retro Anime Junkies. You know, we've had Kyle Tim times 10, and we've had A1 Poppy here talking retro anime, which is Golden Boy. If you haven't watched it, highly recommended it. You've heard us talk about it. I'm sorry if if you've listened through this and we've probably spoiled it. Tough shit. You can still watch it because it is an absolute.
It's not a story that you can really spoil because it's comedy, right? So
yeah.
You're gonna laugh at it once you see it. Honestly,
yeah. So
there is no real cohesive plot to it. For anybody that's listening to it, there is no cohesive plot. So it's not like we spoiled anything for you. So, but because we could still watch it again and still get the same laughs from as if you watched it the first time, the second time, the 1 billionth time. It's all still the same laughs
every time.
Yeah, absolutely agree. So with that said, guys, make sure to like the video so other people can find it who probably used to enjoy Golden Boy or really interested in reliving the Golden Boy.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you finish it. I meant to bring this up, but why was it in almost every episode he imagined them being dominatrixes? In almost every episode, he imagined them being a dominatrix. I'm letting you know that
that's
now.
that man fantasy, bro.
Like, bro, why was she a dominatrix standing at the edge of the pool?
Yeah, it had dolphins flying behind her and everything. She was whipping the dolphins. I was like, what?
Rook with the gooning boy. Oh man, yeah, Rook, you need to watch this. If you haven't watched it, absolutely watch it because yeah. But I think you're already enough problems for us, Rook. So I don't think you need to watch this, or else you become an extra problem for us in the nicest of ways. But yeah, for sure, like absolutely. It is a question to be asked because like I said, my guy didn't want to be, I think he just imagined all of that because he didn't like the scenario where he's in control. So the moment he knew that he had them in the bag, he was done. He was cooked. He was absolutely cooked.
He has commitment issues. That's really what it is. He has commitment issues. So yeah there's that. But
oh man,
good conversation, guys.
But yeah, with that said, guys, we will see you guys in the next Retro Anime Junkies. It's been your boy G, A1 Poppy, and Kaio Tim times 10. And we will see you guys in the next ones or on the Anime Association. So all the best.
Peace out.
Peace.